Hello everyone. Oh, I can hear myself. Oh. As much as I love that, it's going to get confusing once the delays start kicking in. But I do find it much easier to play with my voice like this. Alright. Oh, I got poked in the eye. What the fuck is happening here? I just got back from Comic-Con, and I got, like, I was cosplaying Kim Kitsuragi, so all I could think was, at the moment, check audio please. Checking audio right now. Is it a double? Is that it? Alright, well, I think I can... How about now? Should be much better now, doesn't it? Much better? Alright. Well, I just got back from Comic-Con, and I was cosplaying Kim Kitsuragi. Oh, that would have gone. That would have gone south. Oh, I think that's better. Oh well, that almost went very south. Anyway, yeah. So now I can't stop thinking about DIsco Elysium, and I just had to play it.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Alright, we're at an interesting point immediately. Comic-Con Amsterdam? No, Comic-Con Utrecht. There was one in Amsterdam as well. Were they both at the same time? To be honest, facts, yes. Comic-Con, Brussels. No. Well, I was at Jaarbeurs Utrecht. That's the Comic-Con I went to. I didn't know there was one in Amsterdam as well. So, to be honest, I invite you, to the biggest happening in Ghent. When is that? Ooh, in November. I'm actually tempted. Second and 3rd November. Now I'm tempted. Ugh. You know what? That sounds fun. That sounds fun. I actually want to go. If you are, let us meet, and I can show you around Ghent, needed or wanted. That actually sounds really cool. All right. I would have to like see if I can. I might ask a friend as well to go with me, because when it comes to traveling, I wouldn't be able to. I'm terrible at like public transport and trains and stuff, so I've always just followed my friends, and I'm not confident in my ability to arrive in Ghent on my own. So I will probably ask someone else as well to come along, if you don't mind. It's because I'm a bitch at traveling. But that sounds a lot of fun. Alright, well, let's continue to see what's happening here. Mother of shits to give, like, oh, there's some feverish gleam in his eyes. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. Alright?
Do you realize I could get you around Antwerp with the car? Yeah, but I mean, I would still need to, like, from my own home, would need to reach there. That's the thing. I still need to go, from my living place to wherever we're going to meet up. Sure, exactly. Okay. Well, let's see what's happening here, because this is probably an interesting moment.
Shut up! You're not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Loincloth shit fuck. Damn. He knows all the words. If you do, you let me know. Like, I will let you know. You're the first to know if I go. Kim, what's going on here?
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kypt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Courty.
Jeez.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street? This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like this. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful. Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
There you go, is the mercenary at the gates, the scout leader. Yeah, let's whisper.
If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Let's walk away from now.
No, we have to step in. This is not going to end well if we don't.
What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
Damn it. Alright, well.
The Mercenary Tribunal.
Join for the tribunal. Okay. Stop, this is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
No, I forgot to put on my armor.
Big fuck!
Jeez. Excuse me, language. Easy now, no one here needs to die today.
No, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
Well, the Powell.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, the grip of your sidearm feels comforting and warm in your hand. Feels like it's saying, do it. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Present an argument. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here.
Listen, they didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did that?
It was someone else, someone who's not here right
How
now.
fucking convenient.
A lot of people could have gotten to that roof, like guard the cafeteria manager.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
I'm not saying that you did it, I'm just saying people like you could have done
You
it.
think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now? Go ahead. Tell me it was the fucking cafeteria manager one more time.
I just said light guard, I didn't mean that guard did it.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead cop marshal won't decide who...
The Hardy Boys confessed to hanging him, all together. Titus said, we took him out back and hanged him. He said it loud, in a public place.
Listen, he was shot, he wasn't hanged. Listen to me.
You're lying. DePaul heard it.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
The garden isn't even one of them. The hanging was only a cover-up.
Fucking lying.
Oh, fuck. Holy shit, that scared me. Okay.
The shot rings in your ears, a low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her head, crashing a small pane of the glass window behind her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said it was a good way to end a Sunday night.
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now,
Okay.
or there will be another shot.
You know what this teaches you? Don't be casual. You know, with people who can shoot at you. They may or may not shoot you. So you shouldn't mess with them.
What topic? Shots have been fired. Act before it's too late. This was a close call. International something.
No!
International law.
This tribunal is against the law, the international law.
Look around, you livestock. We're about to butcher the lot of you. Where is your international law?
There will be ramifications, but there don't need to be. Let's go inside and discuss what our investigation has uncovered. We have important.
We're not fucking coming anywhere, Sayalite.
Jeez. Alright, well, you don't have to bring race into this.
Say something. Get off this trail. Thank God it's only ineffectual thus far.
Yeah, blue eyes.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
I knew you weren't a goddamn scab leader.
Yeah, I don't fucking act so well. Laylee had a hard-on for making faces for you natives. Fucking food aid shit. That shit is done now. Trigger time.
Who are you, Gordy?
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner. Reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
Corti, Cortana. Major Raoul Corti, Cortana. Friends with Lely. Raoul and Lely.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. You're all sentenced to death by lead.
He had blue eyes, didn't he, your colonel?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
That is a weird way of admiring someone's eyes. Huh, imagine saying that, oh, your eyes are such like a nice baby blue. It's almost as if you ripped out a baby's eyes and put it in yourself. To be fair, that is the best way to describe my boyfriend's eyes. He has nice blue eyes, and it is as if he ripped him out of a baby and put it in him. I don't... I wonder what he'll say when he sees this later.
It was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down cloths.
Oh, this man is actually kind of racist and disturbing, and not the nicest guy in the world. Listen, you're Lely. Everyone says good things about him. He was a talker.
Fuck do you mean?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets. Squeeze a bit of kip-tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be. If Lely was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, clay monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
I am genuinely surprised by how much these people are laying into some very unacceptable words. I shouldn't be surprised. It's DIsco Elysium. I shouldn't be surprised. But I still am. I'm surprised. I'm shocked. And a little bit amazed, and this is like going far. This is going like much further than I can handle in terms of the way they speak. Alright, well, I guess there's one way to counteract this and continue.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
Your colonel did not deserve to go out like that. I promise I will find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop. His killer stands right there. Shitting his pants. And you're standing in the way, protecting them. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them. Right here. Today.
This did nothing. You think you were onto something? You just wasted time. Please, act.
Who's that?
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Howen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
What was that, Rude?
Rip you open.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer. What do you think he does?
He kills.
Smart, Loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Well, you're all drunk. Look at yourselves.
Yes. So what?
Your judgment is impaired. You'll regret this.
Nah, I'm clear as day. Fucking government-ordained super soldier.
Enough already! What is this? We didn't come here to fucking chat!
Interrupt me again and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal.
The Wild Pines representative does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
And the Wild Pines is not going to forgive you for massacring a bunch of innocent people.
The man stares at you with bloodshot eyes, a bull ready to charge. He's not listening, but looking for an opening.
We're working together. She knew you were. Okay, let me just say one more thing.
Fucking waste this fuck!
Got them arguing. Where's Glacia? She can explain
Who
this.
the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs, where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What the hell are you doing
What
here?
am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost? She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
Oh no.
A small explosion expels the bullet.
What is that kind of
With
pose?
a puff of smoke, it hits the man square in the chest, producing a soft clicking sound in the armor.
Okay, well.
Go ahead! Give it another try.
Oh. Do I even have? Throw the gun at him. Die. Okay, well, let's try that again. I probably won't do anything, but...
Another soft explosion.
God damn it!
Like a firecracker goes off in your hand. Another soft click from the gleaming white cuirass.
They teach you to shoot the chest in Copland? Stupid fuck. Kill him.
To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim
Oh
at you.
god.
His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Oh god.
An Easter AR-FA-7, built for taking out light armored vehicles. It will devastate you.
Oh no! Such a low chance as well. Fuck. Okay, Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude.
Blink
You
thing.
stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it, his eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces.
Yeah, it's a little bit too late to change. I should have changed beforehand.
A full suit of armor can't be too agile. You can shift direction faster than he can. You leap left.
Oh, let's go.
A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Joy, I'm
The man
alive.
tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from DePaul's. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 cold eyes looking at you through all the smoke and panic, and a pistol raised, aiming at your chest, point blank. Then the man squeezes the trigger. A look of happiness. His eyes seem unnaturally bright, shining like stars. Something in the fear must distort him somehow. He is evil, and the end. Here it comes. Death.
Oh god. Oh, I knew it was going to be red. Oh fuck. Well. Bye bye.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire, and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll.
Oh dear.
The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
You're bleeding out.
No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants to party with me. The wolf is at the door, Kim. He will eat the sun. Kim, I lied about not remembering who I am. I made it up. I remember everything. There's a white shadow that smells like apricot. It's always there. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Stay with me.
Can't forget it even when I drank so much. It said it had a fast soul. Do I have a fast soul? She would have started loving me again, but I called her. And now she won't. Please call her, Kim. She won't listen to me.
Yes, keep talking. You hear me? Stay awake.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And a cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away, almost gone, when suddenly you sense something behind him, a shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising his pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands.
I know the chance of me failing this is small, but if I fail this...
No, you
Oh, thank God.
Behind you, from your bloody lips, your eyes are full of fear. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant turns around and fires, his body falling on yours in the course of the motion. You hear a roar of pain, a death scream. The sound disappears like someone pressed stop on the tape. The hulking figure, too, is gone. And so is Kim. And the whole world.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, wait, let me back in the fight. I need to fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door.
Alright, well...
He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours. Hurting. Moaning in his sleep. And rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers. Thrashing in his wound sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Hours turn to days. Soon we will get up again and go through it again. Finally we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call.
The engine of a Caprice Kinema.
No, it was him. He is the infernal engine. Can't you see? He never stops. He only gets worse.
The person who voiced this must have one hell of a throat. Hey, you know, I respect that. Would you like to teach me how to use my throat?
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape in the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
I'm alive!
Sunrise, Parabellum.
The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off. He never wore it. With the fan above his head like a halo, his face covered from bruises. The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off?
Yes. The joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off.
The close proximity of death must have made the lieutenant contemplate his life choices. He's done with the jacket.
Ouch.
It's not ouch time yet. You just got the Dramamine pill an hour ago. Wait until it wears off.
Dramamine? Then it's not that bad. Neither surgical nor organ damage bad, but still under-the-counter bad.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the Major, and successfully, a firefight ensued.
What happened then?
As retaliation, the rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
Then what?
I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. He did not survive. Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo died before they made it to intensive care. Titus died in the hospital yesterday. Alain and the young musician, I forget his name, they are all that's left.
Oh, Commander Hitman, thank you for raiding! Hello again. We meet again, Commander. I could have used your commanding skills a second ago because I just led us all into death. Titus is dead?
Yes.
Also, I love the... This is the DIsco Elysium game I keep talking to you about.
You were bleeding out. I think you said something about your wife, and you warned me. I was able to disarm the Major before he got a jump on me. I was not able to kill him, as I should have. Crenel took him. A stray bullet killed the Pole, though. And that's what happened.
Titus is dead?
Yes.
How are things going? How are you doing, Commander? I thought you only smoked one a day.
This is the one.
And the Major?
He's in a private hospital across the river. Crenel claimed him from the local butcher shop where Titus died. Turns out he's insured.
Doing good, that's good to hear.
We won't get to him anymore. The good news is he's not coming here either. I did some damage.
This is the guy I cosplayed as. Except like with, you know, like a gender bent version. How many casualties on the Union side total?
5. Glenn, Theo, Shanky, Angus. The fat one. He took a lot of bullets. And Titus.
Of course, the fat one took a lot of bullets. Well, that's...
All.
An absolute disaster. It's a total shit show, Kim.
Yes, officer. 7 people are dead. It's not a success. But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet.
Stop your Elden Ring stream to think about the next step. The next step? Next step in what?
And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies.
Where to go and what to kill. Well, kill the motherfucker. Oh, wait, no, we already killed. He already killed them, never mind. I was gonna say kill the motherfuckers that tried to kill me.
His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
What did you say? Something sunrise.
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
My gun, it's engraved on it.
Cops like it.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off for now. Barely.
Good.
Yes, we have also completely failed. But that's okay.
Good. We've also completely failed,
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome. We will see.
You won't be able to dance much, that's for sure. You should be able to live with limping around, though.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
Oof. Well, good. I don't need them.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Oh, you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
Okay. Well, I doubt it. My station hates me. Man, I'm slow.
Easy now.
Yeah, I was being easy.
Your balance is way off. You feel like you're about to fall over on that thing.
How are you?
My disco days are gone. Are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back, Lieutenant Freighter.
Excuse me? That's a mean thing to say. Well, what happens now, Kim?
I honestly don't know.
But I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Classio too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
Well, I mean, you also weren't sure. You can't tell me that I fucked up by not arresting her. I did not let myself simp for her. Wait, you've checked? She really... Well, who did it then, Kim? Who killed the hangman?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
The goddamn footprints.
Yes. God curse the footprints, not solving the case for us. Au diable.
Au diable? What is that supposed to mean in this context? Well, in any context. Au diable? I don't know what that means. Kim. Speak English, please. I have to, like... Commander, are you still there? Can you translate? If not, yes. Can you translate? This very tiny thing. Means to hell, damn. Okay. Alright, the footprints will go to hell then. Thank you. There's still a 20... I have to remember that because that sounds like useful. Useful French. There's still a 28% possibility the shot came from a distance.
We should go upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
Is that more French? God damn it. I don't know. Well, a light not through some pain. Agree with this. Oh, what else? Or maybe I'm just bad at English as well. Well, there was that hidden weapons cache on the building Revolutionary Era.
We could find thousands more if we wanted.
Okay.
All of Revachol is full of them.
It's Latin. This game, like, there's one section, if you become the Apocalypse Cop, where, like, the entire section is just in Greek. But, like, the old Greek.
But they seem so mysterious.
It is pretty cool, but it does make, like... Oh, it means natural habitat. Oh. I thank you for being so good at languages, damn. I can't believe they're fucking useless.
No need to be melodramatic.
The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet.
He does not know what to reply. Looks out of the window, then back at you.
Oh, you googled it? Well then, thank you. Thank you for being good at googling. You know what I think about solving crimes?
He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
Actually, I want to talk about this crime some more before I tell you what I think about its hardness.
I'm listening.
Oh, wait.
I'm ready to hear what you think about solving crimes now.
Solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Good. Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
Let's just aimlessly wander until a clue presents itself.
Let's do that. We can start upstairs in Classius' bedroom with your ballistics idea. Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
Yeah, there's also like some of the skills are like I don't know if I should attempt it. Like Esprit de Corps and like fucking Savoir Faire. I don't know if I pronounced any of that correctly, but yeah. It's I'm very confident that that's not normal English. Or I'm not an expert in English. Speaking of like my thought cabinet also has some Je m'avoue. Let's go, derealization. Oh. Ouch, that like hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it will be okay. Alright, well.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes, a man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
A ray of backward motion explodes from the man's mouth, through the window to the roof outside, widening into a radius. A prime.
Where does the thread lead, though?
Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense. A red thread runs through the neon-lit shapes. The ray cast from the man's mouth, 72%. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies.
Haven't I been through all of this, though? Good to show that I've come from the inside.
Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective.
I do love the voices in the game. They have such, like, amazing voices. I can simp for each voice in this game. And each voice actor.
None that you've found thus far, but that doesn't mean there aren't any.
Could there, like, well...
That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot...
So I mean, like, yeah, okay, so we have the red line. Whoop-de-doo, but like, I already checked the window.
A red thread runs.
I don't need to visual calculus it again, do I? Oh, hey, look, leaves.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. You catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind.
That's
It's a Maybell. The lieutenant gives you an acknowledging little nod.
Look, I caught a Maybell!
6 crumbling petals rest on your palm. They're white, a bell-shaped crown.
What is this,
This
Kim?
is the Insulindian lily, called Maybells or Lucille's tears during the Revolution. Girls used to pin these on soldiers before sending them off to battle.
This flower is a spring flower, but it's a bit early for that, isn't it?
Who pinned them? Which side?
The revolutionaries, so the communards and the anarchists. White's their color, but the custom started in the suzerain's army, so it held meaning for the kingsmen too. It's about girls and boys more than sides. Girls sending off boys who are going to their deaths, then also dying themselves in the ruins from dysentery and consumption. It's a symbol of the Civil War.
From this century. No, not from this century. That sounds like a horrible death. Does this flower blossom early in the spring?
Yes, but not this early. Not to my knowledge. It looks dried, preserved.
Is it a coincidence being on the roof?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
Very well.
The petals feel dry and fragile in your hand. Rene, that old man in the uniform. Maybe you should show it to him when you get the chance.
Isn't he like already dead yet? Already dead. Yeah, he's already dead. How can I show it to him? This game is teasing me with the deaths that I could not prevent. This music is such like chill vibe.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
No, the man in sunglasses is left. Practically shrink minus the diploma. Alright, well, I guess you are. The two remaining.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can in welcome.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Cowardly? I was like right there in the middle between you and the guys that you pissed off that I warned you about would kill you. And could kill you, but no, you were like, oh, we are the big boys. You know, we can't be killed. You assholes. You can't call me a cowardly cop for standing in between that.
Huh? What?
He's very, very drunk.
Our condolences for your losses.
Yeah, you know what? If you're still looking for people to kill them. I wasted my life trying to protect them. Is he okay?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze. While still alive, he has abandoned his own body to decomposition.
How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, they're all gone. But he got away without a scratch.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
This is a broken man. He probably feels that he should have been able to protect the others somehow. And now he feels guilty for not dying with them. Or instead of them.
What are you suggesting, Kim?
I'm not suggesting much. All I'm saying is, he lost everything.
Okay, we can either go with this is terrible. I don't think I could go on living after this. You'll get over it. Or shit is tough, but you need to get off your ass and finish this. Wait, finish what? Alright, well, let's see what we're talking about that needs to be finished.
What?
All the people responsible for your death, your friends, you're just going to leave it like that?
Sons of bitches.
Was this really the best idea? I guess you may have prolonged his existence a bit, if he can still remember this when he sobers up.
If you think this will keep him from offing himself, I'll make sure to remind him. So far, I've just been pouring whiskey in him to keep him sedated.
Okay, word of advice. Don't drink to sedate your depression. Alright? Drink to have a fun time. That's my advice. What's gonna happen to Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two are just going back to holding containers in the harbor?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
I am. FDRC, I'm being an official cop. Let's go. Let's go be thingies for the Union. I am.
That wouldn't be funny, even if we weren't surrounded by the ghosts of our fallen friends.
Any idea what happened to Klasha?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have any information on this songbird of misery?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh yeah, he said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
She's gone. Face it.
Take care, guys.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you. Both of you. We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
That's kind of you to say. Take care of your friend, okay?
You know, this all could have been prevented if you just helped me out in the first place. Actually, that's not true, because I would have taken my sweet-ass time to solve this murder anyway, so...
I will. You take care of yours.
A sharp pain shoots up your side and into your stomach. You must not look too good. Luckily, it passes.
I actually did almost have a heart attack when I saw one of the Harrier. Well, okay, are you ready to translate more? I'm sure if it's important enough, the game will translate it. Sure. Okay, I'm going to try to read it. I don't know if this is an I or an I can't read it. Kim, your Kanema is in the way. Can you drive it? I don't know if that's an I or an L. The toi makes more sense actually. Oh, it's an I. Un jour, je serai de retour près de toi. I hope I said that. One day I'll return near you. One day I'll return near you. That is nice. I wanna...
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Skull.
Why would Cindy the Skull write that though? I mean, I guess she wanted to paint something, but... One day I'll return near you? I don't know what Cindy would mean with that. Looks like Cindy DIsco finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Oh, that is... Jeez, this was written in fuel oil and blood? Also, yeah, fuel oil is red in this world.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
What are you implying, Fingers?
You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there. You know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way. Safer.
Shall we light this place on fire? Yes, we shall! Maybe, do I have maybe some ciggies with me? Oh. Perfect day at an office, evening at a cafe, the red rose bottom on the left breast pocket is slowly wilting. Dressed for the occasion. No. Well, yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's buy a cig. Do it, exactly. Yellow roses in the window, those aren't the flowers that were left for Klaasje. Damn. I can't stop thinking about this woman that left.
Is this about the questions again?
Do you sell cigs here?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with
There it is.
Colorful display of there, in that dark green glass. All in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I am in heaven. I need it so bad.
Sure. If you want something, I can get it for you. Just let me know But I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Don't ask. Don't look. Don't do anything here. Just go away. Get back to work.
That is a weird looking bottle. Oh, is that supposed to look like a ship? +1 physique, -1 morale. Extra cigarettes. Damn. Yes, let's go for that. +1 intellect, -1 health. Why does... Okay, well...
Here you go, mister.
Now we've learned something. Smoking makes you smart. Everyone start smoking. That is not serious advice, I would like to say. Don't smoke. It does... It has... I've never had increased intelligence after smoking, so, you know, Alright.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil. This was Cindy the Scar.
Step back, Lieutenant.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. Rain turns to vapor above the burning message, mingling with the black smoke.
Damn, that looks pretty. DIsco Elysium, you've been policed, Martinez. God, I'm on my way. DIsco Elysium.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the fire falters.
Time to crack this case. Let's really have a close look at that window in Klaasje's room.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out. The air still smells of mazout and springtime.
Okay, Patong player about the flowers. Okay, but he's the only...
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire! What kind of a policeman are you?
Firewalker, I walk in the flames.
That's nice.
Okay.
Better somehow. Can I help in any way?
Too bad Renee's gone. I was hoping to ask him about the Maybells.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Insulindian lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the Bells of Revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Don't you just hate it when you like a flower, but then communists come along, and now you don't like your favorite flower anymore? Hashtag relatable. I don't know if that's relatable, never mind. Alright, well... I want to ask you about the Union again.
Officer.
Oh, never mind.
I just can't do this. Yes.
I offer...
About René.
I offer... Old people die, you better get ready too. Oh yeah. I offer my sincere condolences.
Yes. We are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is. Part of life, really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone.
Communists would never take the fleur de lis as their own symbol in France. Isn't that funny? Fleur de lis. I wonder what it looks like. Let me Google it. Oh, it's that. That's where that shape comes from. I just called it that shape. It's a well-known symbol. Yeah, I know the symbol. Like I recognize the shape and stuff like that, but I never know that it was a flower. I just thought it was a unique shape for like a spearhead. You always see that like on top of fences, right? Something similar. I believe the royal crest. I believe the Dutch royal family crest has symbols like that. I'm not sure though. No, it doesn't. Never mind. It's just yellow squares. I remember it wrong, damn it. We do have like French text on the family royal crest of the Dutch royal family. Used by royalty during the old age, yeah. It's like the royal coat of arms of the Netherlands says Je maintiendrai. I don't know if I pronounced that. I probably pronounced that completely wrong. Je maintiendrai. Tiendrai. I don't know how to pronounce it. That word confuses me a lot. See if I can copy paste it. Maybe it's like isn't like the word maintenance. Je maintiendrai. Will hold. Oh. That is pretty interesting. I mean, you would expect, like, for the Dutch crest to have, like, a Dutch sentence, but no, it's French. So I wonder, like, how related the Dutch are to the French, kind of. It's European royalty. They're probably all related. Up, down, and sideways. Their family tree intertwined. Will hold.
I just don't know anymore. About anything, really. But you must need something.
Oh, bye for now. I don't need something. I just lit text on fire, so I'm happy. I want to do that IRL. Can we get some heavy fuel oil paint? And just, like, burn a text into the ground. Okay, so you want us to check Clash's room again? Okay.
A red thread runs through the neon. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. The shot 72%, with a weapon that's good for medium range, like a rifle or sports pistol. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took them one shot. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. A well-lit aquarium. The victim opened his mouth to let the bullet in. Neither of them would have seen anything outside, in the darkness. Too busy with their own bodies. That's a 28%, yes. In this model, the shot could have come from a greater distance. Nothing excludes the possibility. Should we extrapolate to include every possible point of origin in Martinez?
Yes.
The ray cast from the man's 72%.
Okay, yeah, I
the
already
lights
went
were
for it.
on in here. That's a 28%.
Yes?
How do I go further? I thought we have the knowledge that it could have gone from further up. Isn't that all the knowledge we need to know? Or maybe I need a map. That would be useful if we had a layout of the land. Wait, why am I going this way? Oh yeah, is there anything that we have other things to do outside of the... And even more beauty to the well? You know what? Let's do that. Because I know that once we do solve the case, it's kind of just like game over. Well, yeah, the end of the game, but there's some things that I want to do first. Before we end this run. Priorities. Who needs to solve a murder when you're a cop? Or detective? You know, all you need to do is just have fun. No! I can't do the wall thing anymore. Damn it. Well, there goes one thing off our to-do list. Let's help Egghead with his music. Might need to look further. Better to try and get a 90% or something. Yeah. They did say like it could have gone from further, but then I feel like that's a big chance that it could have gone from further. So that's. Get a map or something. I know, I believe here there
Several
was a map.
maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
You know, sometimes as a cop, you gotta realize you're the only cop there, together with your partner. Which means, who's going to arrest you? Your partner?
Slowly, you move your hand toward the map attached to the board. Before you even reach the map, you're interrupted.
Perhaps not. It's against RCM policy to defraud small business owners.
Alright then. We'll play it by the rules. Buy the map. Alright, I will buy...
The north coast of a verdant island is to the east, rolling hillsides. Le Jardin,
okay,
Stella Marie, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallowed up into the megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East.
And west of the river?
Hudon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forburg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
And Martinez?
It's so small you can't even see it on the map. No, wait. There it is. North of Jamrock. The strip of coast next to the Greater Revachol Industrial Harbour. It looks downright despondent. It's almost Coal City, to be honest. No, this is somewhere to be. This is all you have. But it's still something. Streets and sodium lights, the sky, the world. You're still alive.
Damn, Volition. Okay, well, let's look at the map of the Insulinda. Insulind.
This large map displays archipelagos. You see a constellation of small dots on the light blue emptiness of the Insulindic Ocean. The largest in the northeast is La Caillou. You are here. Another far away in the southwest, Seminese Islands, Ile de Fantôme.
Seminese Island, Ile de Fantôme. That's where the Seminese people are from, right? What else? The Rock Island of Ghosts. That's an interesting name. That considering all things considered, I don't know. Well, I am scared to know what happened there.
Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alamer, Archipelagos, North Arcade Islands, all just specks of dust on the vastness of the Insulindic. On the edges of the map, the color fades into a blur of dotted lines, black and white. In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast of Caillou. In a bookstore, it's you.
Face of the sea. Face of the mare. Face of the sea, archipelagos, North Arcade. Oh. That is actually kind of a pretty name, Face of the Sea. Or Face to the Sea. I'm doing literally with literal translations, which is not the best. Oh dear. Alright, well, can I see cities on the islands?
You can. On Caillou, Revachol, a single black star. On Ozon, Fondelier, and Vilmandu. On Archipelagos, Croyan Moran, Villiers. On Seminine, Olduvai, and on Laurentide, Deora of the Seven Seas.
Well, I know that feeling. I've also attempted to translate, like, people asking me to translate certain sentences from English to Netherlands, and then I'm like, oh, it's kind of like this, and then they ask, like, oh, well, how do the individual components work? And I've tried to teach people Dutch, and it was a lot harder than I thought.
850 million people live on these little dots, an oceanic world of culture and commerce torn apart by history.
So because, like, I feel like a lot of languages, there are like a million ways to say a certain things. I'm not the best French teacher, and that's fine. I feel like there's like a million different... Yeah, so that's one of the things that I struggle, like, especially with my mom. She's originally from the Philippines. So she kind of gets a little bit self-conscious in, like, how to build sentences in Dutch. So she would ask me, like, oh, how do you say... How is the best way to phrase this? And then she kind of gives me a slightly wrong sentence. And I give her a good sentence. And then she's like, well, doesn't this... And then she gives me another good sentence sound a bit better? And I'm like, yes. And then she's like, oh, well, which one is better? And I'm like, they're both good. Just pick one, please. And then I start doubting my own ability to speak proper Dutch. Because then I'm like, you know what? Maybe that does sound better. Maybe this sounds better. I don't know. They're all okay. I'm pretty sure they'll get the message. So... it's just how things are, I guess. Also, there's like one word in Dutch that doesn't have like an English counterpart. Only like a bunch of close words that just about miss the mark. It's the word gezellig. And it's kind of like, you know, that feeling when you're with friends and you're kind of like comfortable, chilling. It's like cozy, but you can't be gezellig on your own. So it's not like cozy as in... It's kind of like cozy chilling with friends and or family. It's kind of like togetherness, but in like a comfy way, I guess. I still haven't found like a perfect English word to replace that word. Interesting. Yeah. Well, let's look at the edges.
The ocean breaks apart into a tangle of cosines and azimuths, all pointing into pale nothingness. Windy is the north azimuth. Grad is the northeast azimuth. Samara is the east azimuth. Seol is the west azimuth. Isolas, they're called.
Also, recently, I was just chilling, and then, like, suddenly the song Tous les mêmes comes up, or something like that. And I was, like, reading that, and I was like, if I remember correctly, because I tried to look it up once, the song is about, like, everything is the same, or something like that. And that made me wonder, is the word meme derived from that word in French? Like, meme? Because it's, like, the same words, but, like, and, you know, like, memes are often formats repeated. Is the word meme French? Derived from French words? Don't know, to be honest. Well, I mean, it's just something that it's just a random theory that my mind decided, huh. How big are the odds?
Connections to other worlds. Words past the Insulindian, unknown to you. You only know you've never been there. 850 million people live on these tiny dots. An oceanic world of culture and commerce, torn apart by history.
Okay, the meme is shortening, modeled on gene of mimeme, which comes from the ancient Greeks mimema, meaning an imitated thing. Itself from mimesthai, from mimos, something like that. Okay, so it's not. It's from Greek. Alright, well, let's look at the map of Martinez.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective. A date in the upper right corner says 48. Still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor, even the whirling in rags there.
I want to buy the map of Martinez.
Officer, discard the thought. For your brave efforts against those thugs, you may have it for free.
Oh damn, awesome! Now I feel even worse for trying to steal it. Imagine trying to steal something only to later then be given it for free. Like, oh, by the way, because you're such a great person, here, have it for free. And you're just like, oh. I actually planned on stealing that, but alright. I'm such an asshole. Okay, that was, let's go back to the window.
Hi again, gendarme.
What are you doing here?
Admiring the atmosphere. What about you, officer?
I live in my room is upstairs.
Convenient. But what are you doing here? Talking to me?
Met your Sunday friend.
You did? And how did you like him?
You were right, he's magically bureaucratic. Fucking words? Bureaucratic.
I told you, he can be very useful. I guess that's the charm of powerful people.
Why was he staying at your place in the middle of the night?
He has keys. And he likes the view. To the sea, I mean.
I think he likes the view of you, sir. Who is he?
A visitor from the first world. He's not like you and me, gendarme. He can always return.
Return where?
To his opportunities in Occident, Sur la Clay. Still, his coming and going brings some life to the village. Or is it just money? I don't know.
What are you two?
Friends, I told you. Sunday friends. Friends who like to get together from time to time.
What does it mean, a Sunday friend?
That he won't be there when times get tough, I guess.
Is that even a friend?
It is. On Sundays.
Only a friend on Sundays.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Gendarme. How charming. Alright, oh yeah, Clash's room is here. Up the stairs we go.
A red thread runs through the neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. A ray of motion explodes from the man's mouth through the window.
Perfect.
To the roof outside, widening into a radius. A prime.
So the shot could have even come from like nearby, and then we have 3 options for further away. Let's extrapolate the radius to include all of Martinez, I guess. I probably pronounced that wrong. as well.
According
Extrapolate!
to the map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned boardwalk, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime.
More precisely?
B prime for boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the islet detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on.
May I just say that I could have just think it might be B3 or B1. Yeah, could be. B2 would be kind of difficult. It's like at the end. And it's not like, I don't see really like a big building that someone could stand or hide in. Need to check those locations. I guess I will. I can check B first. Or we can just check this from
700
here.
meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest. Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Right, well, let's just check point B and like the second one anyway.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions.
Oh yeah,
Let's
you were...
say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Well, you were right that that is the least likely one, damn. Alright, well, now I know that I shouldn't murder anyone that you like because you can come after me.
1 kilometer away, an unlikely point of origin. Beyond the docks somewhere, on an islet in the Bay of Martinaise perhaps.
Not impossible.
There are islets there, badly charted as they may be.
I mean, to be fair, this is kind of like okay, so the difficult part in terms of like establishing a timeline on like what time this game takes place, it's like well, let's just say they don't have the modern guns that we have. I don't know if that plays a part in like how possible a distance is. But it's like in a world, like in a completely different world where they don't even really so every tech is kind of like a little bit different. Like they use, instead of like normal computers, they use radio computers. Either way, like they don't count the centuries, they just start over to count each century, I guess. So they're in the year 51, I believe. A sniper can shoot that far, especially if they have a 50 caliber. I wouldn't know anything about calibers. That's a kilometer away.
The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility. Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again.
Now where does the thread lead to?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islets?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
How did she know to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
I just don't know.
Indeed. Neither do I.
She did, like, abandon us. Not that she had any, like, promises to us, but I mean, kind of, like, you know, it's... Women leave. 50 is anti-material. Anti-material. 50 is anti-material. What does... I know nothing about guns. This is also one of the few places in Martinaise we haven't been to.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
You seem so enthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. There must be something we missed. Maybe we should go to the islands. It's a big caliber. Well, could have been. Maybe we need to go to the islands? Well, you seem to not like that suggestion.
The lead is flimsy. You might as well go around Martinaise looking under every rock and talking to every person. But what else is there?
What else is there?
Not a lot, no.
Kim, let's go to the fucking island. I'm going to the island. Are you in? Kim, let's go to the fucking island.
Okay, let's go to the fucking island. How do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
We got Kim to curse. Kim is so, like, done with everything. I don't blame Kim, though. I don't blame him. Leanne the net picker, she's tiring her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Before we go, though, what else do we need to... We could pass by the church that we turned into a nightclub. Hey Manslayer, how you doing? How are things? We just almost got everyone killed. And now we're at the end sprint. You don't feel good today? I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you'll feel better soon. Allez, vous êtes. You hit your head on the desk by accident on the corner. Oh, corners always suck.
Yes?
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Well, yeah. Getting shot in the hip may... Okay, savoir... Okay, we need to put points into savoir faire. Well, actually, we don't need to put points. We need to...
Goodbye, officer.
Get the clothes for, savoir... I forgot already. Oh no, that's just minus. Okay, so I have nothing to increase it. I'll interact with that later.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and dream of the shapes your body should form to bring this strange music into life. For now, such ferocity of motion is beyond you.
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
Your aching leg doesn't want you to imagine anything, however. It just wants to lie down and rest.
Well, tell my leg...
You're not trying to dance with that leg of yours. Healing from a gunshot wound takes time and patience. Be careful. Goodbye, officer.
Well, tell my leg it can go screw itself. I want to dance.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
You close your eyes and vacate your skull, leaving your brain to wonder, where did that little fluttering light go?
Total darkness. You sink down the darkest fathoms of your own personal deep, vertebrate by vertebrate, through the unformed skulls of your mind.
Wait, the voice said of your mind, but the text says of your spine.
Here it will begin.
Where did the church go?
Who fucking cares?
I hate waking life. I hate this world. I hate and fear everything. All I want to do is dance. Please, God, just let me dance. Yeah, that sounds like the most sane option.
God? Where is your God?
Where did the music go?
Oh, don't worry. The music's still there. It's you who is gone.
No, really, why can't I hear anything?
This is a pivotal moment. Try not to piss yourself.
I'll try, but it's difficult.
Nothing. Just the immaculate silence of your spinal fluid. Electrified.
Oh, spinal fluid. Is that a thing? Do we have... Okay, well, probably we do. I mean, it's just... Oh, that's such a nasty thing to say. Oh, this is your spinal fluid. Oh, it makes my spine itchy. Ugh. What was that about unformed skulls?
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Every vertebrae in your spine is an unformed skull ready to pop up and replace the old one. Like shark teeth. The one you're currently in has a little brain forming in it, waiting for its turn.
That sounds horrifying. I don't think that's how biology works. Is it?
To rule the world.
My God, is that true?
Yes, it's all true. In the spinal cord.
Well, okay, spinal cord, what do you want? Yes, have a lot of fluids. It's just still disgusting to mention it. Also, this man needs therapy. Not only is it talking to like several personalities of itself, like are like the He's talking to himself in the forms of his skills and attributes, but also his body parts are talking to him. I don't think that's healthy, sir. What is happening?
From what I can see, it's about to bust a move.
Bust a move.
Foolhardy! Do you even know what's happening on the surface? Maybe 1,000 years have passed. Or maybe you started spazzing out like 2 seconds ago. With your eyes still closed, the first thing you feel, all the way back in the pivoting darkness of your own torso, is warmth. You have become a triumph of rhythmoplastics, somewhere in a smelly wooden church on the coast of Revachol. The wounds from the war you waged on your body are healing. Twist by twist, turn by turn. As you open your eyes, you should scream, hyper, hyper. It seems appropriate.
Alright, hyper! This guy has multiple personality disorder. I mean, I think it's something else, because I believe multiple personality disorder is kind of like a form of, like, it also has, like, you kind of, like, don't really remember when you switch between personalities. And Harry is still kind of, like, in charge, right? Or we kind of are. We make the decisions in between and what Harry says and decides to do. It's not like these voices have necessarily control over or, like, take over. But it is something. Or maybe I'm confusing multiple personality disorder with something else. I don't know. Well, hyper, let's go.
You have become a flawless interlocking mechanism, a flesh and bone approximation.
Jeez,
of the
damn.
The one called eggheads, entirely, rigidly imbecilic, without pity or fear.
Those are some moves. Damn. Flawless interlocking mechanism, flesh and bone. Point. Damn, that's some moves.
Free from self-awareness, no deliberation, only, and I mean only, execution.
Oh my god! No way!
Hard gulp.
With his reel-to-reel mixer blasting the anthem of a future that will never come, the young man observes your moves for a second. He throws a screwdriver and a bunch of drill chucks into the corner and explodes into dance. What he lacks in sharpness, he more than makes up for in violent enthusiasm.
Kim, get in here!
What's going on here? Delinquents.
This is clearly a Code 31 emergency.
Code 31, Code 31.
Lieutenant squeezes the bridge of his nose. The lights reflect off his glasses. He's obviously having trouble adjusting to this new reality.
A Code 31 emergency? Really?
Yes, officer, I'm in need of assistance on the dance floor.
The lieutenant crosses his arms with a bemused look.
Come on, Kim, you know you want to.
What's happening? How the hell are you dancing with that broken leg of yours?
I was like, I'm just implementing. That's a hyperstar. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna dance to destroy your world. Become dance the destroyer of worlds.
Rock on then.
Hey, I called you to dance.
What?
Oh yes. Yes. He respects me. I outrank him dancing his own factions. Oh. Alright.
Who's the one?
Let's go! Let's go! Kim, yes! Lieutenant! I am only going to pull rank on you one time, and that time is now.
Are you kidding me?
I assure you, I am not. Now get on the groove, Lieutenant. Get on your groove, Lieutenant.
Get my what on?
I said get your goddamn groove on. Boogie woogie.
Sheesh, okay.
Oh, let's go. I'm so... Yes. Give him dance.
Okay, you psychopath. I see what you're doing there. It's jacked up footwork, plus some... Is that Ubi folk dancing?
Nah, it's not Ubi folk. It's hardcore.
Yeah, whatever.
You talk big talk, Lieutenant. Let's see some moves.
Oh yeah? I did 15 years in the juvenile crime unit. I can do age inappropriate. Now, check this shit out.
Yes, we're going to see him dance.
The lieutenant begins to heel kick the church floor with such intensity, it's reasonable to fear he'll kick a hole right through it, causing the floor to crack and the pillars to collapse, bringing the church roof down on all of you.
Alright, what are you... Dance, it's the law. Let's go.
Then assumes the same dance pattern, embellishing it with some sort of waving motion. The authority of the law is clearly unquestionable.
Producer, what are you doing?
The young woman lifts her headphones up slightly and raises her chin, looking at you expectantly.
Asil? Aren't you going to dance?
No, recording.
The lead programmer throws the other young woman a knowing glance before turning her attention back to her own work. She's still at her mainframe, pressing buttons, reading printouts, but she started nodding her head along to the music.
See, who needs to follow a crime that actually has consequences if it's not being solved? If you can just dance away your problems. Is there anything more I can do? I want to break the limit.
The dynamic motion of your flailing body is bordering on the extreme. You're going off the charts.
Honestly, here's the good question. Who's the best dancer here? I want y'all's honest opinion. Personally, I think Harrier is the best. Followed second by the Lieutenant. You? Exactly, thank you. I mean, look at that.
You feel as if turning on the hyperdrive will be a point of no return. Feels almost melancholy. Are you sure you have the entire posse along for this?
Together, where are you?
Here we go again. Hardcore fills the air. The sound above my head.
The what now? The sound above your what?
Above my hair, man.
Okay, this is too imbecilic. Excuse me.
No, don't stop! Alright, turn on the hyperdrive.
On the coast
Let's
of
go.
Martinez Inlet, in a small weather-beaten stave church, built 380 years ago by settlers from the Occident, most likely to guard against an anomaly at its center. An officer of the RCM is contorting his body into idiotically rigid shapes as he invents the future of dance music. It's the hardest anyone has ever danced.
What is this strange feeling I keep having? This cold even now. I think I might need to play this game eventually. You really need to. I highly recommend it.
I am la Rebachelière.
Okay.
I am the city.
Wait, you are Revachol? What do you mean you are the city?
I am a fragment of the world's spirit, the genius Loki of Revachol.
Even if you do end up finishing the entire game, there's just still so much to it has replayability value. Let me tell you that. It's worth playing it several times.
My heart is the wind corridor. The bottom of my air is red. I have 100,000 luminous arms. Come morning, I carry industrial dust and let it settle on tree leaves. I shake the dust from those leaves and onto your coat. I've seen you. I've seen you. I've seen you with her. And I've seen you without her. I've seen you on the crescent of the hill.
How are you talking to me?
The modulations of my voice are noted down with thermometers and barometers. You feel me in your nostrils, on the little hairs on the back of your neck. I also reside in your lungs and vestigial organs. Everywhere there is space.
But who am I? Why are you talking to me?
You are an officer of the citizens' militia, Jante and Rebut. When you wear your coat, you wear my soul.
Oh.
You move through my streets freely, in motor carriages and on foot. You have access to the hidden places. You also circulate among those who are hidden. I need you. You can keep me on this earth. Be vigilant. I love you.
The city loves me.
An officer of the RCM is lying on the floor of a small church with his eyes rolled back and his tongue lolling out. Several others are standing around him. He slowly comes to.
Did I just... What?
Had a good rest there?
I spoke to the city of Revachol.
Fuck yeah! I bet you did. Those were some advanced moves, man.
I'm just dead there. Oh.
That's all great, but we should really get going. We spent enough time doing aerobic exercise for today.
You might be imagining it, but it feels like Egghead turned the volume down. Such is his respect.
Man! Now, man! Now imagine if we could do that, right? But with like 1,000 people. End of human development. Mission complete.
Right, aesthetic.
All right.
You're absolutely beat. Muscles relaxed and feet like noodles underneath.
Well, that's accurate how I feel. But yeah, Commander, I highly recommend this game. It's my favorite game.
Goodbye, officer.
Can see why. Yeah, also like there's you can see like your statuses. Oh, okay, well, oh, that does not look good on stream. Well. It keeps track of like, oh. Okay, well, that's where yeah, well, I can explain. I can't actually. I just like those dialogue options. Let me. like yeah, well, I can't explain. It's fine. Game be game. Exactly. Game be game. If the game allows me, I will do it, okay? I want to see. I'm in it for the shock and horror of the world. Here, look. Let's see. Hardcore aesthetic. Endurance, really useful for doing drugs. It is a great game, okay. think, is there anything else that I needed to do actually? Because I believe I needed to do something in the church as well. I wanted to do. Because I do wanna... Oh yeah, we still haven't sent the bodies, the victim's body to processing. But I don't wanna find... Yeah, okay, this is one of my missions apparently. Yeah, I still need this one, and this is like just the hardest so far. All I want to do is sing karaoke. And I still don't know how. We now know how to bust some moves. Wait, don't we have already like the... Oh no, that's the wrong one. Never mind.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Okay, so interfacing. And let's get the clothes for interfacing as well. Although I think we already have. Unless there's more. Also, the pants that I'm wearing, look at the description of that. Flare-cut trousers, tight around the thighs, tight around the crotch. Plus 1 electrochemistry. These golden brown trousers are flare-cut, normal bell-bottom trousers. Would be boot-cut, but these are far from normal. There are someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. I love this game.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
I do want to like let me know if you're going to stream this game because I would love to see that. I wouldn't want to miss it for the world. Alright. The audio onslaught be tamed. Connect the dots. Alright, let's hope for it. Damn it!
Say what you said before. The exact same thing. Or wait. Say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
I don't know technical term, but it needs less bazoot.
Yeah! Pump off the bazoot bazoot!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so slightly louder than before.
Got it to your list. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, let's see if I can... Shouldn't you ping it to me? Awesome. I can't wait. I would love to see that. Okay, let's let's up it any like even more interfacing. I'm about to max it out, damn it.
Good morning! Yeah! Harder car!
Sidechain.
Let's go. Sidechain, what does it even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing.
Actually,
Either
if
the
you're gonna
auxiliary
get it.
signal or
Awesome.
input from the tape.
Let's go.
Make it alternate between the signals.
Welcome to the Elysium.
The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, Hank, you need to start sidechaining it up. You need to start sidechaining it.
Sidechaining it, you said?
Alright. I don't know what sidechaining means, but alright. Necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide. Wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead, Cop Man? Did you break him?
I'm not sure. Did I break him? I mean, I could break many men.
Are you ready, pussy?
His accent kind of almost makes it sound like he says something other than posse. that O can be interpreted in many ways, the way he said it.
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Oh, jeez.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
This one is for the hypnotic generation.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
We have tamed the sound, made it our own.
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out. DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered. Who will be the innocence of hardcore hypnotic dance music?
I don't know. Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Why would lungs be for love?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Bourgeoisie love from a bourgeoisie gold. Queen towards a world of getting rapidly more bourgeoisie. That's lungs for you. Yes, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying here, but yes, sure. See, and that's how you accidentally get way too many fascist quotes. Although I think this one is for the communism. I don't know. I don't know.
Objectively, it was good for its time. And they sort of screwed it up after she passed, like they always do. Don't listen to that retrograde class warrior, Egg.
Alright, goodbye, Egghead. I don't know what I said. Yeah, well, there we go, see?
Good morning! Yeah!
See, I can't explain it. The reason I'm so... the reason I'm so fascist and communist is because I say things without knowing what I'm saying. Alright. Let's see. I was hoping I could get like the sound for the song here.
Good morning! Yeah!
Wait, what? Oh, Pronos. No. I read that correctly. I thought I read it wrong, but I read that correctly. Oh shit. Oh well, okay. I was like, in my head, I automatically like check that because there was no way he said the O before the R, but you know it did. The O was before the R. Jeez. Alright, well, I guess. So it's
Hardcore.
okay. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Empathy. We can have empathy. You have very low empathy, but we can do it. Close. Where are close? Well, okay. Why would a trench coat give empathy? Mr. Knifelock's Blues? This dusty old coat used to belong to someone called Mr. Knifelock's. The name stitched into silk lining smells like of moths and ancient engine grease, but it fits you perfectly. A strange, lonely emotion fills you when you tighten the belt around your waist. Jeez. Alright. Okay, yeah, no, that was everything. I think all in all, this should do it. Come on.
The device is still
let's go.
her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic cover. Inside, the tape is rolling. The girl looks at the device in your hands.
I'm sorry you have to sit here in the damn church with the drugs wearing off at your age, or at any age in this place, waiting for it to get dark.
She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
I actually never noticed she wore makeup. I feel like I should have. Alright, the people who built this world intended it to be better for you, but they failed. It's easier to live in their failure with this by your side.
Your words echo through the hall. The wooden boards all around groan and creak. She remains silent. It's real. Tell her.
It's not childish fantasy. It can be a real weapon against what's coming for you now.
What is?
I'm once again reminded of how Contact Mike rose from the slums of St. Baptiste to the top of the boxing world, overcoming adversity and serious brain trauma. Nothing is coming, nothing he wouldn't knock out in 3 rounds. The real fight is for the right attitude.
I can't believe this turned into another Mike thing. Fine. Okay, I'll stick to it. I'll knock it out in 3 rounds.
Something changes between you two. She looks at you differently now. As an equal. A fellow human being.
So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
I got shot in the leg. You said eating me? There's nothing eating me. I got shot in the leg.
Ouch. I did notice you limping, but I thought maybe it was your thing or something. When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp, but it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or something. I don't know. Anyway, shot in the leg? I'm sorry. Man, that must suck.
You said eating me? There's nothing eating me.
Come on, I can tell. But okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to.
I guess there is something that's been making my life hell.
What is it?
I think it's the plight of the working class. Everyone's just mooching off the entrepreneurial class, shackling the doers. I think it's all these foreign people taking our jobs. People just keep putting their selfish interests ahead of the greater good. I shouldn't. Everyone is just muting of the entrepreneurs class, shackling the doers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people just can't get their asses. Zero high mobility talent in the city. This is zero no wonder everyone's poor on the potatoes. Poor ass potatoes. Oh.
So, the thing that's been eating you is rich people not having enough money?
That's probably not it, is it?
No. It sounds like you've just got chick issues.
Chick issue? Oh my god, are you saying that just because I support the rich, I ain't getting any bitches? Now that you mention these, I find these letters thrown in the trash. They might have something to do with it.
Okay.
First,
Why'd you think that?
First, they had the faintest scent of chewing gum on them. I could still smell them under the shit.
Wow, man. That's pretty symbolic. Don't you think?
Yes, I found that to be very symbolic too.
Okay. What else?
They were written in a woman's, and oh boy, did reading them make me not feel good.
There you have it then. Chick trouble. Not political after all. Who was she?
I don't remember.
Really? You seem to be pretty upset about this chica. Are you sure you don't remember anything about her?
I remember her scent and that's all.
Wow, man. That's some pretty strange shit. Are you sure the letters were for you?
Yeah, I'm sure. Why else would I have reacted so strongly otherwise?
How come you don't remember, though? Is it like some selective memory thing?
What do you mean by selective memory?
Man, when I get hurt, I just want to forget that shit, you know? That kind of selective memory.
I think it's more about me getting so unbelievably drunk I completely erased all memory of this world.
Yeah, or it might be that. This one time I did so much booze that I forgot too.
It's obvious she's done more than booze.
Or it might just be some psych bullshit, you know? Königstein wank.
Königstein wank?
You know, the psych thing they've got going on there. Rich people like it. People in Königstein are mostly rich.
Thanks for the bullshit psych thing then.
You're welcome. Might be for the best to keep that shit forgotten though. Just my opinion. If it itches, don't scratch.
Yes, but it itches really, really bad.
You seem surprisingly uncomfortable being questioned. Why is
Well,
that?
it's just questioning, right? You're just questioning me. It's what cops do. Go ahead.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, hey! Damn!
All you hear is silence in your head.
How did I fail that one? I had such a high chance on succeeding as well. I still need to hold on that song tape as well.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
Kim?
What? Kim? No, it's you. You and the seagull are just alike.
Why am I like a seagull?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise. Then their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons. No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
Hold on, have I ever eaten a burger out of the trash?
You have. The body remembers.
Oh god. I ate a burger from the trash can? Of course I did. Of course! You know, it makes sense. Fucking right, whatever it takes, I survive. I am the seagull.
Own it. Steal hot dogs. Shit in the sand. Whatever it takes to keep going.
Why did I suddenly zoom to that? Did that give me a new thought? Nadja. Arno van Eyck. Goldema Madakwa. Okay, well. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Let's see if we can raid someone. Let's see, who is live right now? Oh, well. There's a lot of options here. I'm going to raid a Wraithfire. Wait, I quickly need to save actually. Don't forget the saving. Alright, let's do a quick save. And also just, you know, yeah. Well, quick save should be enough. Well, thank you everyone for showing up. Again, thank you Commander Hitman for the raid. Wait, let me just quickly shout you out first. And yeah. Let me also raid fire. And yeah, thank you everyone for showing up who showed up. I hope I'll see you in the next stream. Should be somewhere tomorrow, depending on how things go. I may or may not do a collab with someone. I still have to ask them if they're still up for it. But yeah, I hope you'll have a great time, and yeah, show Wraithfire some love for me. Hope you'll have a great day. Bye. Love you all.